So as we all know, school is right around the corner. And this could mean lots of things, honestly. Procrastination, failing grades, and maybe for some of you it doesn't mean any of those things, but for a lot of us it does. One thing it does mean for sure is school shopping. I'm a big fan of Instagram boutiques. I love their clothes, but paying $94 for a shirt is not reasonable. So I thought, why not make them? Alright, so I have a quick interruption in the video. Yafeini Jewelry did send me some jewelry that I'm going to be modeling throughout this video. If you don't know what Yafeini is, they are a custom jewelry brand. They do name necklaces, bracelets, rings, earrings. They have a whole bunch of custom items you can pick from. This video is not sponsored, but they did kindly send me a piece of their jewelry. This is a bracelet. It just looks like this. It is so beautiful. It is 2 hearts interlock. It even comes with a polishing cloth. So if your wrists are skinny like mine and you have a hard time with bracelets, I have the hardest time with bracelets because they just fall off my arm. This definitely fits, and it's already small, but it's adjustable too, so you can make it even smaller. Like, this is how small it goes. I'll show you. That, y'all see that? If you are considering buying from them, the shipping did take a pretty good amount of time, but remember processing times too, because we are in a pandemic. So if you want to get a percentage off, I'll have it on the screen. Also, make sure to check the description box down below to get the exact piece that I got, or to even check out their website. But back to the video. So starting with the first piece, I found these jeans on Instagram, and they're like cute ripped mom jeans, and I really want to make my own. So these jeans are from Goodwill, and they did fit my legs so good. It was like the perfect mom jean, except for my waist was not fitting. So when I folded, I needed 3 inches, but I had to multiply that by 2. So I actually needed like about 6 inches off of my waist of the jean. So the first thing I started by doing is I started by taking off the belt loop, because the method I was going to do required me to do so. And let me tell you why my face looked like that. Girl. Okay, so I measured this. I seen this hack where people do the triangles and they just pull it. So I was like, that's super simple, super easy. And so I did it, and it just failed. First of all, let me say this took forever, but I got it to fit my waist. But now I'm on to my second problem. Look at my butt, y'all. I mean, like, but you can't really see because it's black, but it's all bunchy, like right there. Anyway, I spent like 2 hours trying to figure out how I can get these jeans to fit my waist, because I didn't want to cut them because I like how they fit my legs. Finally I did it though. I had to cut up some old sweats I never wear anymore to get the Velcro, and I just Velcroed that. Like, you can see I had to like use a zip tie to feed it through. So yeah, basically I spent 2 hours trying to do this triangle method, and it did not work. But what did work was using elastic. Anyway, here I am sketching out where I want all my rips to go. I'm trying to mimic the picture, but also like kind of fit it to my liking. So it's like a 50-50, doing the picture and like making it my own. Now here you see me making the cuts with my scissors. The reason I'm doing it like this is because I'm not doing the traditional plucking method. I seen another video about an easier way to rip the jeans, so I just took them all the way to my laundry room. I put them in the washer, and then I put them in the dryer, and they just did all of the distressing on their own. Then the jeans were basically finished, so make sure to stick around to the end for the try on. So I didn't have a really big clothing piece inspiration, but I did want to draw this image onto some shorts. I thought that that would be so cute. So these shorts here, I actually got them from Amazon because I wanted something similar to like Nike shorts. So these were pretty cheap. They're like $12. I ordered them, and I ordered them in a men's small. So because of that, they just didn't fit me right. So I cut off some inches and I hemmed the bottom to make them fit the way I wanted them to fit. This part was kind of difficult because originally I printed out this image because I wanted to trace it, but that was just way too small. It wasn't happening. So I had to freehand it, and it actually ended up being pretty okay. I had to freehand it in pen too, so like that was more complicated. But yeah. Into a problem, so I sketched it, and I wanted the sketch to be like pretty big. So what I should have done is scooted, even if I scooted it down like this, he still wouldn't have been able to fit. So right now I only have 2 of them on here, and I did not want to sketch this at all. I really wish I could have just traced it, but this is just way too small. Like that's way too small. So Eddie is kind of like scrunched. Like, I definitely could have made it, but I'm gonna fold down this top. Oh, I am gonna fold down the top. So I'm gonna fold down the top of him anyway. So he's not gonna be really seen too much, which sucks. I really just wish I would have like brought this down a little bit, because then it would have been perfect. But so I'm actually gonna go into my into like the spare room in my house, because I don't want like all the toxic smells and stuff. But yeah. So right here you just see me mixing up the paint. I'm using regular acrylic paint, but I am adding in textile medium. That way it becomes fabric paint and won't crack in the washer and all of that. And also with this you have to heat set it too. But I just mixed some white and I painted the whole drawing white. That way all the colors stand out more. Alright, so here is just it with the white like paint as the base. I think I did a pretty good job of freehanding it. Like, I think I did a pretty good job. So I definitely think it's gonna all come down to when I do the details. But for the most part, the outlines look good. So this is where it gets kind of choppy. So I did outline all of the characters with all of the details that I wanted them to have, so like facial features, clothes, you know. And then I started to paint them, which I don't have that much footage of me painting them because in real time it felt like forever, but in time lapse it was like 5 seconds. So I painted each character with the base color, and I went in and I mixed and I tweaked and I tried to fit them as perfectly as possible. And then I outlined, which I wish I had so much more footage of because I thought that was the most satisfying part. But after outlining, that was basically it. I finished the shorts and I'm gonna try them on at the end. So the next clothing piece I was inspired by was this one I saw on TikTok. It was this really cute corset and I wanted to recreate it. So I got this top from Goodwill. It's this really cute like lace design on the outside. I'm going to be using some zip ties for like the structure, and then I also made this pattern beforehand by watching a YouTube video. I'm also going to be using some zippers I got from Amazon. And you just see me here tracing the pattern. I traced the pattern for the lace detail, and then I also took a plain white shirt and I made a pattern for the lining of the top. I then did it for the back too, and yeah, I laid them out and I just sewed them together. And then here I'm laying out all of the zip ties and I'm tracing them with a pen. That way I can get everything perfectly, and then I'm going to sew all of those lines I made with the pen. That way I can just stick in the zip ties and it fits. Again, we're back with the mess, part 5000. But basically I am changing the top. I just made the back white just because, first of all, one of the pink things ripped. I accidentally cut it, so it ripped. And then on top of that, actually I could have just used this soft pink color. But also it just didn't fit right. Like, this part of the corset wasn't being pulled tight enough, and I'm almost practically done anyway. These were the sleeves you saw me make them. I was gonna make them like strapped sleeves, but that just does not fit my body type at all. Like, I look so weird when I have on like a straight neckline with just straps. It doesn't look good. So I'm gonna take these. I'm actually gonna turn it into like an off the shoulder type of thing. Update you guys. I'm gonna finish the top and then I will show you guys. Look at my hair. I've been trying this piece on so many times because like it just didn't fit. Like, my waist is smaller than my chest and like it just wasn't fitting right at all. But this is where I'm ending off today. I attached this part here. I added the zipper, so tomorrow I'm going to cut off the parts that I need to cut off, and then I'm going to take another zip tie for the sleeves. I'm still going to test out the sleeves. I think I'm going to make them like scrunchies, put Velcro, that way it looks like this. Okay, maybe I should just turn the camera around. That would be so smart. That way it looks like this, like off my arm. It'll look like super cute with the little lace hanging down. And then I was going to add these two straps, make one for the neckline, and then since this isn't tight enough, I'm just going to add a cute little strap here that I can pull in the back, and I'll just have to see what that looks like when I do it. In my head it's going to look cute. So we got a lot of stuff going on for tomorrow. I still have to take off this part with the seam ripper. Alright guys, so now it is time for the try on portion of the video. I'm showing you guys everything I made, and I'm also going to rate it on how much I like it and tell you if I would wear it to school or not. So here's the first piece. I paired it with a white shirt, and I also paired it with some Air Force Ones. I really like the shorts. I think they came out really good for freehanding and first time ever mixing and using acrylic paint. I think they came out pretty okay. Now I would rate this a 9. I would probably wear this to school, but my Eddie looks kind of weird. So this one is not with an outfit because I don't have any white shorts, which is what I would pair it with. I think the top is so cute, but the fitting is kind of weird around like my waist. So for that reason, I'm gonna give it an 8 out of 10. And I probably wouldn't wear this to school because like dress code. Next up were the jeans. I paired it with this red shirt I made in my thrift flip. I am in love with these jeans. This is my favorite thing I made though out of the whole video because they fit so well, and like with different stances you can see different rips. So for that, I'm gonna rate this a 10 out of 10 because this was my favorite thing out of the whole video. Alright guys, that is it for my video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me know what you thought about it. Let me know if you're making your school clothes. And again, leave your ratings for the items down below. I love you guys so much. I'll see you guys in my next video. Make sure to subscribe to see that. And I love you guys so much. Bye!